crafters, welcome back to my channel, Choose Joy with Carmen. And this is going to be part 2 of using up some paper pumpkin kits to create cards for Cubs, a drive that is happening in March. And I wanted to see how many paper pumpkin kits in my inventory that I can get used up and how many cards I can get created to send to this organization. And this organization is for kids in foster care. So it's kids to young adults. So I'm looking for card kits that have kind of that look that can be made for either younger kids or older kids. And I think this kit is going to be a nice one for older kids. So I'm going to be working on this one. And what I'm excited about is this has like a watercolor theme to it. And they've provided in the kit these pieces, if you can see that it's already been embossed. So this is going to be kind of like an embossed resist technique. And they've provided some watercolor paper. And again, here's another embossed panel that we'll be using on these cards. And they've provided some watercolor pencils and a little paintbrush. And there's also these embellishments, but they're kind of thick, and so I'm not so sure if I'm going to be using them on this. I might save these for more of a home decor project, because sometimes I don't know, I don't want it to get so thick that they have to add postage, so I may not be using these on these set of cards. So I will go ahead and work on these and then come back and show you how they turned out. See you in a bit. Okay, well, let's take a look at the cards that I completed from this kit. And it was fun to use the watercolor pencils and the brush. I hadn't really done that, so it was kind of fun to give it a try. So here are the designs. Now, if you look at the one in the kit, I changed it up a little because I really wanted to use this paper here for my card, which then meant I had to make adjustments when I got to this card. But I went ahead and cut off a little bit of that edge here to fit the way I wanted it on the card. And then I put that little strip upside down. Well, actually, not upside down, just it was black. So I put it there, and I kind of changed up my colors when I was coloring with the watercolor pencils to get a different look. So whatever color I found that the heart looked like, I went ahead and sponged similar colors around the two elements with the sentiments and tried to pull in the colors from that. And so I popped this strip up a little so that my heart could be popped up. So I really like it. It says you are the best. And then I just added some of the washi tape to the inside there, since I was limited on designer paper. Okay, so there was that one. And that one has a little bit more of the pinkish color. And then this one I did more rainbowy coloring, like it. And then this one I did mostly with the pink. So there are those four. And then this set right here. Now, I said I wasn't going to be using these heavy duty embellishments for this project because I think they're too thick. Okay, so let's look at the next set of cards and what I did. So I went ahead and, colored them pretty much the same, but we'll look at that. And I added the washi tape here on the side. Now here, let's look at the card, how they did it. And this is what I did. I added the washi tape here, and I pulled the color more down toward the bottom, and I added a little washi tape here, and I brought in my beautiful shapes, which has some pretty cool shapes in here. And so I did the hexagon here, but then there's this one in here, um, this one right here, which makes the same design that's there. So I punched them out after I did some watercoloring on a scrap piece of paper so that I could get some of the various colors to match. And then I put one right here and put some rhinestones there. And when I popped up the ones that I die cut out, this one I didn't, but that's because I popped up this whole hexagon here. And I went ahead and added some Wink of Stella on those ones that I created. So hopefully you can see that glitter on all those. So there's that color and that color. And then I decided to just do kind of a purplish color. So I had to mix pink and blue together. And of course you can't get it to look exactly the same. So I decided to change this up a little and put it all in a bigger hexagon instead of this. So that would leave me some room to put those little dots in the back. And then there was this shape right in here that cuts two of these. So I went ahead and did that to just kind of stick with that little hexagon theme there. And then just kind of did a little bit of the matting on that corner up there, since I didn't have a bigger die for that to mat it around the whole thing. And then what I did was on this one, I changed the color from the Highland Heather to the Rich Razzleberry because when I did the watercoloring, it took on more of that Rich Razzleberry. So, you know, it just depends on how much pink you add, how much blue you add, and it changes up the color totally. So that's what I did there. And then the next set was this one. Now, because I already had used this paper, I wanted more of that. So I found this paper in a retired set that just recently retired. And it's called Black and White Designs, I believe is what it's called. And there's different designs. But I went ahead and pulled that in for my next set of cards. And I just went ahead and put that all in the back. And I really like the simplicity of this one. You know, even though I did different colors down here, but because this is watercolor paper, I did put this piece in my my Stamparatus, so that I could make sure, because stamping on watercolor paper, since it's so textured, I wanted to make sure I got that clear. And then I went ahead and pulled in my favorite punch, and then so I just did it. I popped this up. So it says "You are the best" there. I love those little dots. I think they're so cute. So there's that color, and that color, and that color, and that color. And then I just went ahead and added some of that same paper on the inside. I don't think I showed you the inside of the other ones, so let's look at that. I just went ahead, and since I didn't really have any of that paper left, I just went ahead and sponged it with the color of the matting. So, like that. Now, let's see if I did this one. I did do the washi tape on the inside because I had the washi tape on the outside. So there we go. I have another set of cards to add to my cards that I'm going to be sending to Cards for Cubs. And so if you notice, because like in here it says "for the best teacher," I just kept them all "you are the best" because they're looking for encouragement cards too. So I didn't want to say you're the best teacher or for the best teacher. So, and I didn't want to say love you so much. I don't even know who these kids are, so that they're sending them to. So I went ahead and just kept the sentiment the same on all of them. Okay, well, now I got to figure out what is my next paper pumpkin kit that I'm going to work on so that I can continue creating cards for this drive, this card drive that's happening in March. Uh, so I will go ahead and link the cards for Cubs in the description so that you'll can learn more about it if you're interested. Alrighty, well, thank you all for stopping by and checking out my next set of cards. And thank you so much, all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I'm getting closer and closer to the 1,000 followers. It's slow, but I'll get there eventually. So thank you so much, all of you who have subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see more of what I create, then subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell notification so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. That would be great too. Alrighty, until my next video, remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.